Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's KieKey here, and I've had a thought. Not like a fort as in like a home, but a thought as in, the building that I made wasn't quite how I wanted it to turn out. I wanted it to turn out like a testament to the slumbering deity, as someone to worship, like a Greek statue. Unfortunately, we made a shack. Now, to make something that the slumbering deity, our god, our new god, will be proud of, we need to build high, we need to build big, and we need to build something that even the gods would be proud of. No god wants a shack this tiny. Looks like Hagrid's hut. No. We need to think bigger, bolder, better, and the bigger again, we need to think outside the square block, is what I'm saying. So, that's what today's video is going to be. I've done a bit of playing of this in my own time, and I got quite lucky with all my stuff. I've got full copper, so I understand the game a bit more now. I have a few more memories as well and such, so I've really got a grasp of what makes this game. I was going to say good, but we all know it's very good. So we're just going to keep building out. That is all we're going to be doing this episode. We'll maybe make a builder's shack, one that, a builder would be proud of. A builder wouldn't live in a full cobble house, I have decided. Only the gods and the rich will live in the marble, aka me, and the gods, of course, It's going to be like Elder Scrolls. It's got them 9 gods. If you try and make yourself a god, oh no, that's bad. Onwards and upwards. We need better equipment, though. And what better way to get equipment than to find a procedurally generated cave such as right here. I promise that was a bit that I didn't know this was here beforehand. That is insane how that happened. Where's my torches? No one can. What do you mean a goblin scrapper? What do you mean? Oh no. Hey. I don't have a sword, do I? This is devolving into how all of my Let's Plays devolve into. I found my sword. Wow, he hit me for a lot. Hit 5, there we go. Ooh! Woof! Woof. I don't even know how he spawned behind me. Frankly, that's, Hytale, that ain't fair. You're making the game harder for me. And I'm just a poor YouTuber who's played the game. Give me preferential treatment, please. Okay, so I've got my 10 tree berries. I have my 100 torches. So this would be enough for you guys to see. That is a rat who is actually pretty good for me because he drops some pretty good light leather, if you didn't know. If you can hit them, that is. And some food as well, which is good for kebabs, of all things. Put some more torches down so we know where we are. It's very important. We'll get some moss because I kind of want that hanging off the clothing room when we get that. I say room, it's going to be a building. We're going to make a little village. That is the goal. Because we love a thriving community here in Keyland. And some mossy stone. I like the mossy stone though, that's cool. I think I'm in a spider's cave, aren't I? But we're looking for copper. That is what we're looking for. You can find it pretty easily, to be fair. Once you know what you're looking for, which is something that looks like stone's got a little bit of copper coming out of it. If we can find any, I will let you know, but it's never a good sign when you see all these bones. Is this copper? I don't think this is copper. I think this is better than copper. Oh, I've got a full inventory. Of course I do. Let's get rid of a poppy. Iron! We're just skipping copper. Huh. Who knew? Who knew that I was so good at a video game that I skipped right to the good stuff? The second tier already. Let's put some more torches down so you guys can see what I am doing. Because it turns out I have my brightness set up way high. There's some copper. And it turns out not many people could see the video yesterday. So, part-time YouTuber, I hadn't made a video in months, let me off. I will make the quality a lot better. Don't you worry. It's going to be like prime Mr. Beast Minus all the challenges and the $1 million that I'm going to give to you and the Amazon TV show. Just minus it all, really. A lot of copper in here, though, which is good. And iron. This is turning into a great little cave. Thank you. We have full... Oh, that fruit you can actually use to heal. Cool. It doesn't look like it's particularly enjoyable to eat, but... Oh, you know, what do I know? Part-time YouTuber. Gotta stop bringing that call back. I think everyone's a part-time YouTuber. Especially when you get bigger, you can just make less videos. It's a win-win, no? Okay, I'm going to be saying it to the end of my days. That's me. I've got a lot of copper. Could even... Okay, it stops here. Start it. They keep spawning behind you. But it's good because you actually need them for upgrades. So, thank you for the light lever, people. Thank you! Thank you for the light lever, you rats. They're actually rats. I'm not just being a hater. Oh, missed a bit of copper. Who knew? There's actually some behind it as well. Wow, look at me go. Did you ever think this would happen in episode 1? Oh, I've missed so much copper. Do I have another pickaxe? No. Do we just keep using it then? Will it still get us copper if the crude pickaxe is broken? And I actually realised that repairing a crude pickaxe is worth more resources to repair it than to just make another one. So I've got a whole chest full of crude pickaxes that haven't been repaired. Because why not? We'll keep them for memorabilia. I remember when I used that crude pickaxe for 5 minutes because it died on me. Fun times. What isn't fun is how long it takes to get the copper now that our pickaxe is broken. So we've got enough iron to get some sheep shears, which is perfect, by the way, because now we can make wool. You can just put sticks in here. Sticks work more than fine as a fuel resource. We'll get a bit of copper going, and we also have a bit of iron going. Charcoal. Unsure what that does as of yet. I will find out from the workbench. No, I won't. No, I won't. Okay, people, let's see what this copper can do. And it is infinitely better than the crude pickaxe, so get yourself that upgrade as soon as you can, people. Very important. I'm going to find a way to put all my stuff out of the way as well. We'll just keep the furnace going for the time being while we can. I want to be able to shear the sheep because then you can use wool to get better beds, and well, better looking beds, I should say. And here we go, there's some crude shears. We'll just craft one, please. And we'll also craft a crude hoe as well, people. Right, let's get some sheep wool. I wonder if it grows back or not, that's the thing. Hey! Oh no, wait, I've got poop? Are you joking? What's that for? Why is there so much poop? Get him! Okay, right, you can't do little sheep, little ewes? What are they called? No, that's the female sheep, isn't it? Oh no. Oh Nelly. Can't get anything right. So in my mind, the builder of this magnificent temple is going to live in like a very small shack nearby, just around it, so he knows what he's going to wake up to and he's going to do during the day. But we're going to need a lot of resources to build one I want to build for the big main Colosseum looking thing. Yeah, that's going to be good. I'm going to have a big Colosseum as well, but that'll be in episode 10 million, to be honest with you. That'll be in way in the future. Go for something like this. He's going to live in like a little dirt shack just connected. So, we've got the outline, the basis of the building. The builder's going to have a good life, though. Like, he's going to be... Don't worry, guys. He'll be well looked after. Oh, dear. Might be a bit hard to do what my plan was. This is not... It's not going to be a look, I don't think. That is abhorrent. That is terrible. That is appalling from me, to be honest with you. We'll just keep building with the decorative stone bricks. The wall plan did not work out. It's not a go, people. Reverse. Reverse. Wait. What do you mean, new memory silk lava? He's there. Let me get my sword out. I'm just steadily minding for my... I'm doing my let's play. Stop. Nice. Raw wild meat is good, though. Wait, a What were these guys doing here? It's not even night yet. Like, we're getting there, but people, you need to relax. Nice. And now I can hit this silk lava with a... Dang! Oh, and the rat. The rat. We need to kill the rat because the rat gives us leather. So good for that. Light hide, which you can use for tanning stations to make leather, which then you can do to upgrade your gear to iron and all sorts. Really is a wonder. Okay, we're just building the roof for this, this Freemason, this builder's home. It's looking quite cozy, quite comfy. I'll be moving here temporary because I will be taking all the roles of, builder and person who lives in the massive, soon-to-be, not lava, silk lava. I'm recording. I am. They seem fun though. I never unlocked a memory of those silk lavas, so why am I complaining, eh? Don't know. Maybe I'm the hater. What my plan is, I'm going to get 2 high roll chests, and they'll be like donations for the deities that we're going to have, because we're going to have one here, probably one here, and then have the chests somewhere close to them like so. We're putting this all away, and we're going to put this in the builder's den, because we don't need it clogging up our Lord and Saviour, whoever this is. Hold up, just randomly exploring near my base. My base is, somewhere around here. Who knows? Who's been paying attention? Not me. We've got a fox. A fox can be deadly to you though, so don't stay for too long. Cobblestone is what we need though. Let's get a bit more of that. Shouldn't be anyone near me. I didn't realise that if you actually hit these boxes, you can get stuff out of them, which is so cool. But we're getting all the cobblestone because we need that, remember? For our dainty shed. Ooh, I could put a few mossy cobblestones in as well. Just to be like, oh, this has been decrepit, it's not been used. It's been used for generations, but no one's maintaining it, which is ironic because they're all builders in this family's line. Yeah, listen, we've got a really good, backstory coming along for this make-believe village that I've just set up in my head. Maybe about, a week ago, if that. It's funny how your mind works with creativeness when it's involved. Sometimes. And we can make that into a nice little base of operations. Get a lovely bed going for someone. Put a few more messy cobblestones down. There we go. And it really is coming along. Maybe just put like one there, just so it's like decrepit. It's like a base, a ruin. And I've just stumbled across it, and we're going to bring it to its former glory. Is the plan, people. Just you've got to get into these things. If you go in these things half-heartedly, then, you look like a silly sausage. Hey! Look at that. Just put a little trapdoor here. Yeah, that could be a good shout with all my stuff in. Yeah. Really, I'm getting the hang of this. You could even put the statue in here, so it's like watching over you. So you always know. But we're not going to make it as elaborate as the structure that we're going to build. Yeah, like you just go to bed, you wake up, you're like, oh, got work to do. And I will take feedback in the comments of how to make it better, please. I'm always up for a bit of engagement. Mainly because I'm sure your building skills are, tenfold better than mine. I'm humble enough to admit this. Okay, I have this is a pretty good first half of the video. Just to be like, oh, these are builders. We're going to put this bad boy here. And look, it's, it's decrepit, it's run down, but in the later episodes, we'll make it really big. We'll put this on here, so it's like an emblem of the house. Perfect. I've got a really good plan. Poop. What I'm even going to do as well, I'm going to build like a wall to be like, this is where the wall used to be. Restore it to its former glory. Kind of like a quest. Yeah. That's a good plan. And just be like, oh, here is where the wall once was. Or like, yeah. Perfect. Maybe not Something kind of like that, so you can be like, oh, here's where it once was, and now it's been just left as this little... This has been... shack? Full of, you know, mold and moss, and... I'm going to find a way to drape it on the stone so we can get that going. We'll just put a few stuff. There we go. And that's like kind of like you can rebuild it to its former glory, like a quest that you guys can join in. I think that'd be fun. We're gonna have the massive, you know, workshop. Builders need a furnace. They also need a workshop and their builder's workshop. But we're gonna make a different theme for each one. Like we're gonna have for farmers, we'll make that out of wood. Furniture. Again, we could also make that out of wood, but we can make it out of like a darker wood. I've got a really good plan coming along. Look at me. Again, simple wooden wardrobe. Feel like a builder would have something simple. Comes in here into a bit that once was like a bit of the old building, but you know, it's so decrepit that there's just this wall there now. Yep, we've got it, people. We've got the plan. I got the power. I think we should have a few moss here as well. Again, reinforcing how sort of decrepit we are. I wish you could have it at different heights, but we'll just have to like sort of place some, you know, here, there, and everywhere. The Quebec bed, Quebec, don't know. Quebec's a town, isn't it? in I was about to say France. Canada. Wow. I mean, they speak French. I wasn't, you know, I'm not too far off, people, but my geography is needs to be a little bit of work. A little bit of work. Again, scenery is very important, right? It sets the tone. I'm liking all of this that I'm doing. Am I a genius? As the youth say, am I him? Himothy? Himothy shamalabading dong? No, not with that watch placement. I am not him. So we put the outline of where we're going to build to. I think we should probably even build this one a little bit further away. Really sell the lands of what we're doing, because I'm going to be building in like this. If you've ever seen sort of Roman place of worship, it's like a pantheon. They always have these big, beautiful marble statues, and then inwards, the actual, you know, worship itself is very small compared to how big the exterior is. And that is the plan, people. So, without further dilly-dallying, let's just build this super duper duper high. One more for good luck. Rotate it while you can still jump. And bada bing, bada boom. Okay, I have 90 marble brick pillars. Hopefully that'll be enough to, you know, maybe get this building going. Because I have to do 3 pillars each if I want it to be accurate. That's accurate in karate terms. Get it? Accurate. Is that pillar the one? That pillar's the wrong way round. We're going to have to make that bit. Is it taller than all the others as well? Oh, what woes. Woe is me. Woe is Key. Oh, that's a good channel name. Should have thought of that years ago. Okay, look at that. We're onto something, people. Oh, yeah. Build this up. Do a little triangle. Yes. Look at me, everyone. I've got a helmet. I'm the king of the castle. Not the king of the pantheon, but it makes my guy look a bit clueless. Like he just looks like... He's like, yes, I've declared myself king. Who else lives in your town? Oh, no, just me. Quite annoyingly, you can't put torches on the marble towers. Towers? What are they called? Anyway, mods. Please fix. This is imperative. Just to my channel. Probably to no one else's, but it's imperative. Let's just fix. Look at this. It's coming along, though. And then we're going to do a very small slanted roof. And then it's going to look fandabby-dozy, people. I might even just leave this roof on. And have like a second roof. I think that's... No, that's a terrible design choice from me. Get rid of the roof. Yeah, we're going to have to, aren't we, people? More work for me. No! It's okay, it's okay. Just like, comment, subscribe, make it up to me, you know, etc. Whatever all the other YouTubers do, whatever they say. If you haven't subscribed, you'll get, I don't know, a warning through the post. It'll come first class though, so it'll come quite fast, don't worry about it. This is the foundation of the roof done, but or the roof that you can see when you're in place of worship. But when we get higher and higher, this is the plan that I'm going to have. I'm going to have shallow roof into a very small triangle, maybe even 2 blocks high, and then out, and then again into 2 blocks, just like so. Oh. Even when I try and show you something, it just don't work out sometimes. But, you know, life isn't always going to work out how you want, people. I think the 2 blocks thing, because the 3 blocks might be too big for what I'm trying to go for. Wouldn't you agree? Just in the process of destroying the old roof, extending it above me, and then this is where the fun begins. Okay, so I'm in the process of doing some renovation. That's renovation in English, probably. We've done it all. We are now just going to add the buildings around here. We're going to add the walls around here, not the buildings. Then all of this brought up to there, and we will look fandabby dozy, as we say. I'm sure you won't really care about this, you people watching, but for continuity's sake, I'm just rebuilding every single block with marble. Hey guys. And it's been quite a pain because I've got a lot of these normal marble, which is, you know, taking up a bit of time to cut, and then on top of that, I have to replace, like, if there's any dirt underneath of the existing ones, you have to change that. And in fact, I don't even know if the blocks I'm putting look good. Let's have a little look-see. So that's the ornate, but we're not using ornate, we're using decorative for the temple walls. So let's just... No, that looks good. That looks good. I'm happy with that. It just might take me a little bit of time, aka 10 hours, it feels like, to build this monstrosity of a build. Building, mining. Ignore the steps. That is the steps for me to build this bad boy. They'll be gone after we've made this building. Yabba dabba doo. Building. So I'm just doing this so that you see that I'm doing, you know, legit. You know, I'm not hacking. I'm not hacking people. Or if I would, I'd pretend that I was doing this, and actually not. Oh no, that wall's an entirely different colour. Why is that? Uh-oh. Well, time to break this all down. Who knew that recording could be such a fickle beast? Or my memory, one of the two. Now we have done the wall, it seems like on the outside, we're just going to be making some final adjustments to everything around it, and also the roof, and then we're looking pretty good. And it's also an excellent time to use all this chalk that I've got when I thought I was getting marble. To be using that. So really, it's all worked out pretty gosh darn well, if I say so myself. And I do say so myself. I'm joking. Just putting the last finishing touches of the chalk in, and then we'll be bandabby dozy. Oh yeah, it's going to be overgrown because no one's been maintaining it. This is perfect. I'm such a genius. But then when we get to the builders bit, because it's so overgrown, the chalk has faded into this grey hunk or mess until we get into the lovely builder's hut. Okay, so I have an excess of marble brick pillars, and let's see how this looks when we look from it down under. Not from Australia, of course, that would be weird. No, I like that a lot, actually. And then build 3 and then do it? Yeah, we got a plan. Okay, so, here we are. We have the Pantheon. The temple. Probably one of the nicest looking things I've ever done in my life. So we'll take a little screenshot of that. Put that in the fridge. With a little, you know, KieKey, aged late 20s. Lovely. So we're entering, you know, we've got a nice little pathway that leads. I might even do one later on in another video where just like, you have to find it through the trees. That'd be very cool. I like the idea of that. So we enter. I don't really know what to do with the torches, so if anyone in the comments would let me know, go for it. So we have chalk all over here, and this is white wool. And leaning up, we have our deity. Can't find any of the night deities for some reason. But what I'm going to do is I'll put a chest. Yeah, there we go. Put a chest in front of her, so you just got to like donate. Just like that. And as you can see from first episode and from now, we have built it up massively. I might have to do another pillar here and here. But let me know in the comments what you think, if that's a good idea or not. Please let me know. Let me know what you thought about the build. This is the best build I've probably done in my life, to be fair. Most of my normal viewers can attest to that for definite. But hey, with that being said, I've really enjoyed this episode. I hope you have. It's just been a nice little build one. With that being said, outro music, key, peace, boom, shakalaka.